All right, hey y'all, how y'all doing out there? So today we are going to tap into Deion Sanders and his erectile dysfunction. Now I had no idea, so I'm up here trying to get a deck of cards that I haven't used yet in order. You know, some of the descriptions on them was kind of vague, so I wanted to come in and try to make sure it's clear for when I pull from the cards. Now I actually think I'm gonna use this deck, and I think there's a need for me to explain one of these cards that I rectified. No pun intended. Now let me see. Now I'm not laughing at Deion. I'm really laughing at the commentary that I just heard on the situation. Now, this is the card, the Lovers. Now, in this card, I had to cover them up because YouTube, you know, nudity and all that good jazz. But this woman right here, she made me, it's like I seen something there. Now, I didn't see anything with him, but I'm like, what is that? A trans situation going on? And I'm just looking at the shot. Now, they're in the Garden of Eden, of course, discovering, you know, that there knew something going on here. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let me show it to you. Alright? I had to put the little clothes on them, you know, because they found out, you know, things was going on down there. Alright. Now let me see. Let me see. Now, I don't know if that card come out, you know, emphasis on that area. I don't know. Shit. And I'm not, it's just, you know, kind of ironic that her name is Karuchi Tran. Like, what? I'm like, what is going on? And I know y'all probably say, damn, she be reading a whole lot into situations. But yeah, that's kind of the way the divine made me. Yeah. Yeah, my mind goes really far out there. But anyway, let me pull from the cards and see what's going on. Let's see. Now I have no idea what now we talking about. Ooh, I'll be damned. There you go. Coming right out. And we also have the Nine of Swords showing up. Nine of Swords. You know, the psychosis. Now, I want to say something. Now, the lady, in regards, she ended her podcast off by saying that they couldn't have a fulfilling relationship. And I don't think that's necessarily true. Because they got all these toys out here, you know what I'm saying? And I just said to myself, Deion Sanders ain't got no head game. I'm just trying to tell you. Because sometimes when that thing is superb, up to par, there's some grace in that other area. And especially when you can use a toy or two. Yeah. He ain't got no head game, ladies. So, I see why it was hard for him to come out and tell that little story. I see why the tears was in his eyes. And I'm like, why in the hell would he do that? It's just like relationship suicide. Unless there's something else going on. Suicide with the psychosis. Now, you know, YouTube, I ain't saying that in a way to unalive oneself. Now, let me see. And we're going to pay attention to these. You know, we got the rule of 3. Now we got the 5 of Cups. You know, somebody in their emotions. Yeah. And look. It's like he's up against a real demon, a dragon. This is war. Wow. And it's giving me something generational. Ancestral. I'm just looking at the flag and, you know, the ghosts and behind the dragon. Or the dinosaur, or whatever the hell it is. And we have the 3 of Pentacles, which is community. Yeah. And I was just talking about if there's something else going on. And look, you got a what you call them thing? Not kaleidoscope. Telescope. Look how big it is. Then you got the it's almost like he's being scalped. And just think about the industry that he's in, you know? Because this is a whole chief over here. Now I'm not too familiar. I don't follow sports or anything like that. After I found out that wrestling, I never did like sports. My dad used to make us sit down in Indian style and look at that crap until the sound of sports on TV made me almost want to vomit. Okay? Yeah, it took a long time for me to get up out of that situation. But wrestling I used to look at, and you know, boxing, I could get down with that. But like basketball, my father played baseball, you know, little softball league and stuff like. Oh God, yeah, it was just too much for me. But anyway, we have the Eight of Swords again. Yeah, it's restrictions. You know, I don't know. You know, they want to, it's just like, let's build them up. Let's get them to make all this money for us, and then we'll take it all. I think they even stopped one of his sons from entering into the league. And I only know this because I'll be looking at Voodoo Doll, and she was talking about him. Now I listened to it briefly and turned out, but yeah, I don't know. And we got the King of Wands right here showing up with the Lovers, which indicates some type of passion. And this is a problem. Yeah. And it's the community. Yeah, going up against a giant, a dragon, 5 of Cups. And that could have a lot to do with it as well. His dysfunction. Stress. And I don't know, in some of the times, the prescriptions and the pills that they put you on and shit like that right there, mess y'all up, y'all. Mess you up. Yeah. Something else. Now, I got to be kind of rough out there, you know, to be a not so attractive man. He ain't got no head game, can't get it up. Woo! Then if they take all your money, boy, what's gonna go on? Let me see now. What is this? I picked it up in reverse, and it's the 6 of Wands. Yeah, it's like the battle is not going to be won. The battle is not going to be won. Now we talking about him. Now, even though she's here in the picture, there's a loss, and that's the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. Now, the Emperor is somebody that's usually in charge. Now, it could be him. You know, he has an empire. You know, he's doing things over there and stuff like that right there. But let's see. You know? Because I don't know what's going on with the loss. It could be authority, you know? The Grand Poobah. Damn, Spirit is crazy. Just confirming what I just said. And that's the Hierophant. Right there with the 5 of Cups. I mean the Knight of Wands with just passion. Look at it. Look at that. It came right out. It's an action being taken against his empire. That's why they don't want the little boy to go in the league or something like that right there. I heard he was a little goat or something like that. I don't know. Now, y'all can fill me in on it. Now, I actually think that I'm going to use, because I want to tap in to see if it's something else going on, I want to use this tarot deck as well. this one right here. Yeah. I wonder how they're going to work together, though. So, two very different entities. I wonder if I should continue with that. Now, I don't know. Now, I think I'm going to use these. I think I'm going to do it. I don't know. I'm at a crossroads of what I want to do. Yeah, let me do it. All right. Let me see what's going on. Let's see the marriage. Right there next to the love bus. Baby, why you ain't tell me you couldn't get it up? I would have understood. This is as long as you was paying the bills. It's so funny that I was just listening to a grown-ass woman say those same words to me yesterday. Long as he paying the bills. I said, are you kidding me? Now, it's so crazy that together this is represented in yin and yang energy. It's 69. And I was just telling you, if he had a good game, child, listen. They could have worked that right on out. But his pride got in the way. Oh, wait a minute. Spirit, act right. Alright? Let me see. Ego death. Yeah, he was in his feelings. No, I don't want to do it. Wait a minute. Alright. Family wanted to come out. But see, something going on with the juju, the indulgence. But let me, it didn't come out all the way, and damn, this is 46 and this is 47. And then it's starting to see, when I start to see those numbers that line up, it's giving me the feeling that a bitch was lined up. But let me see. It didn't come out. All right, yeah, see? And I told you the strategy was on their fucking money. Look at that. You know, sometimes when they send those little pretty blonde bombshells in there, they'll be a part of the game. Yeah. It's like they have a whole breeding camp for the thoughts that they sick on to these men in the industry to siphon their cheese, their money. It's insane. Because all she wanted was the bag. You know, she wasn't attracted to him with his little ugly self. If he ain't had no money, look at him. He looked like he really looked like this. Sorry, Deion, but you know you ugly. Goddamn. Y'all, this is for humor. I'm really not that bad. I done had me a couple of ugly ones in my life too. Alright, let me see. I need some more light. Let me see. Damn, why the light ain't acting right? Why is it like that in here? Why is it the glasses? Child, what's going on? Now we have strategy next to this, this action in the Hierophant. Now the Hierophant represents, the occult in this, because it's like the Pope. It's representing industries, beliefs, brotherhoods, fraternities, institutions. It's all that. And there's the money. Yeah. What they put in your food, Deion? Damn! I said, what they put in your food, Deion? Look. But look at the profession. It's like, and it's right here with the Hierophant. And I told you, what the fuck did they get him? Y'all think I'm playing, don't you? Y'all think I'm freaking playing, don't you? Yeah. And sometimes this schedule could represent, take your medicine. Take your medicine. I don't know what the hell is going on. Let me see. Let's pull from this. Now, that schedule could represent, something, time. Getting caught, management, plan, and organized. Yeah, I told you. It's something, and it's giving me that a lot of hands was on deck. You know what I'm saying? And Deion, he do a lot. Don't he got a lot of stuff going on? But I swear to God, they put something in his food, I swear. Yeah, it has something to do with his diet. You know what I'm saying? Now, why would they go after that? I have no idea. Why would he even come out and talk about that? Girl, that child over there, this line, that's the first thing that women say when he got something or something wrong, he got a little one. Child, listen, let him speculate. Why would he come out and talk about that? That's crazy, don't you think? Would you do it? It's like cutting his own peen off. Look at that right there. We got the knife. He got the red robe over it. Just cut it off. It's emasculating. God damn, Deion. Yeah. They ain't want you to rise above them. Boo. I don't know what it was. What's going on? Now, for some reason, I'm thinking about the other little stupid boy that just got married to the girl that everybody was trying to tell him, boy, don't do it. And it wasn't 2 months. Now, if they get that child any money, I don't know. You could tell they all in on it together. Ain't no damn way that they don't see that was a grab. And ain't she engaged? And I'm talking about he looked just like Deion. Didn't Deion have something to do with him? Child, listen, is that his son? They look so much alike. It's like, damn, what's going on, y'all? What's his name? What's the other little one name? Woo! Child. But anyway, I think she was probably a little beard for him anyway, because I don't even think that he liked damn women, really. She was more like this, fun, a trophy. Now look at 911 right here. It's a crime. Yeah, look, his sudden wealth is on the lover's card with the marriage and change, and residence, and status, Yeah, she went from rags to riches. Yeah, look at that right there. You see that? That Beverly Hills Billy card. Them brownstones and stuff like that right there. I don't know. Now the strategy. Yeah. They brought that change, the transition. Yeah. And toil and labor is at the bottom of that. That's what he going through. A separation. You see the separation between the people? Yeah. Yeah. And I just noticed that it was 3. Everything is in 3s. I mean, I don't even want to get into all that, but, because I'll be here all day. Let me see. The child, 18. The moon, childish behavior, holding on. But it's moon. Magic. Playing on his innocence, his children, his legacy, his mind. Damn. Alright, with the house right here at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, his stability. Yeah. Yeah, and damn, look at this. You can't make spirit. I'm telling you, spirit is crazy. Yeah, it's I don't know. It's they're playing with Jupiter energy because it's 24 right here. That's why Cardi B is in the media suing for 24 million, being sued for that. And yeah, I don't even think that that's so that she don't have to pay some money. But you know what, Cardi B might be being scammed herself. She might wind up losing, thinking that she gonna win, because if she lose, you know, inadvertently she does win, because she ain't got to give Offset some money. I think it has something to do with her saving assets. But let's see. Yeah, see that? The 8 of Wands. You see? That's why I wanted to pull from these cards. You see they playing out here with this moon magic on the Lovers and sudden wealth. It's communication. Yeah. Yeah. Sun worship. Now, it's nothing wrong with sun worship, because listen, we all come from the sun. You know, a lot of people it's the craziness in regards to, you know, how some people see. It's just that a lot of them use their abilities to tap in for the wrong reason. You know, playing with magic and shit. Let me see. See, the moon is like Neuralink. Fuck with your mind, boo. You want to stay tapped into the sun, to the source. I don't play with the moon magic. You know, a lot of people out here be talking about lighting candles and fucking you doing shit with the moon. The moon is that bullshit. Yeah. Yeah. Here's the Lovers. I don't fuck with the moon. I don't fuck with it. Yeah, you do. And see, the 5 of Wands, external conflict on the marriage and sudden wealth. You see? And there's all these motherfucking witches. And you got 8 and 5 is 13. Let's bring this shit down. And let me tell y'all something. When you go out there and you go down there to the Justice of the Peace and you sign that contract, this shit is doomed. I don't know. It's a ritual in that shit itself. Those are institutional unions. That ain't got nothing to do with the Most High. This is a man-made construct in regards to assets. Marriage was to bring economic, you know, families together. That had nothing to do with love. That's not what that's about. It's about bloodline. Money. Yeah. That's why you got all these people in Hollywood that's related. Now, who the hell that spirit that's put on my mind and all these fuckers is related? Because I could see it in them. I'm like, what the hell is going on? But I guess it ain't important right now. Let me see. And we got the 4 of Wands. Look at all these wands. All wands represent passion, and they move fast as hell. And the 4 of Wands is up under the 6 of Wands. Yeah, and these 4 of Wands is 11. You know, it's the 4 pillars. It represents homecoming, celebrations, and all that shit right there. But there's no, it's a change in status and plans. Yeah, because they at a crossroad. I don't know, you know, for this to have happening, for this to be happening to Deion done something. It's karma. He's not innocent in this. Nobody's perfect. And especially when you running around with sharks and shit like that, you can't tell me that he's unscathed and untouched. Yeah, now he don't want to be seen and shit like that right there. Yeah. They see you, boo-boo. They see you. Now here's the strength card. It fell to the side like that right there. It's something shifting. You know, strategy. And it's the 8th house. You know. That's it. The witching hours. That clock say 3 o'clock. All of the swords. As we move to the action card. But let me see what's going to come out. But it's there. Yeah. He just thinking about it. Yeah, he's laying right there in the bed by himself. Can't even get it up. Damn. Or is that the wife? She just holding on, playing with a cat. Strategizing. What we gonna do? Baby. Oh God, wait. 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 Now the 4 of Cups is usually detaching from something. Like, I don't want that. Like, you see, they trying to offer him some type of drink right here with this action card. Like, hell no, I don't want to do that. This card says, try not to be so picky. Wait a minute. Oh God. She like, hell no. Oh my God. She like, hell no, I'm out of here. I'm not doing this. I told you, the boy do not got no head game. He can't. There's no way. There's no way. I'm trying to tell you. That would have got a real right. Yeah. He could have played with a toy after that. Shit. You can't tell me. You can't tell me. Ladies, leave it in the comments. What you think? It's like, you know, same-sex people, they be just fine, don't they? You can't tell me that. She talking about they can't have no whole relationship. Yes, the hell they can. Yes, the hell they can. Because when you love somebody, if you truly love them, you make it work. You do what you need to do. You know, if your man fall off, damn. You know, at one point in time, he was able to get it up, right? And here's the Emperor, right up under the Hierophant. Weren't we just talking about him? And look what's behind it. Yeah. What is this? Number 1. What the hell is this? It's not the Ace of Pentacles. I gotta figure it out. Oh. No, it's not the Ace of Swords. I gotta figure it out. That's the only one I didn't do. Figure out what it was. Man, what is that? Oh, the Magician. Damn. That's what it is. Let me write it down real quick. That's what it is. The Magician. Because the Magician is number 1. Yeah, that magic. Yeah, let me write it down before I forget. Alright? And after that is the Wheel of Fortune. I told you, it's coming back to bite him in his ass. What you was doing out there, boy? Yeah, everybody got to pay their little karma. God damn. But it's just like, that's a hard fall. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot. That's a lot. Hey! Now, let me see. That was the Six of Cups, nostalgia. Let's see. Yeah, it's back. And the Three of Wands is here. And it's telling you to put yourself out there. It's put yourself out there. I was going to put it under professions, but I see I got 6 here. Got a rule. Now it's telling you to put yourself out there and you'll be rewarded one way or another with the Lovers, the Eight of Wands, and sudden wealth. It's like he's thinking about, doing something all over. Now that, I'm talking about him. Not her ass, because she was just a little gold digger. That's all the hell she was. And when the money ran out. It's so crazy. I was just thinking about all of that this morning, because I was going to do a reading for Tamar and her bullshit, sitting up there talking about her life changed. I'm just trying to still figure out how the hell did her life change, and she was scared. So you got to the internet. You ran to the internet because you was scared and alone and afraid. These bitches is crazy, I tell you. Crazy. Now, somebody got their walking papers. Right here, she holding this paper close to her damn chest. Like she done rocked from out of some type of gate. Dog all on the leg, about to piss on it. Let me see. Yeah, Two of Wands. Path less traveled. Seeing something from a higher perspective. Yeah. Now, this is going to be on the Five of Wands in the marriage. Yes. Sign those papers. Sign those motherfucking papers, bitch. That's the sword. But that's a pen as well. Sign them motherfucking papers, bitch. Yeah. I don't know. I just said she got a walking paper, and then there's the pen. Okay. And there's the Ten of Pentacles. Those 10 of Pentacles done turned to cats. Like she being haunted. The cat lady. The cat lady. I told you she out there playing with the cats. With other cats? I don't know, y'all. I said it was something auspicious about what's going on between her legs. It looked like she was the man and he was the female. I don't know. She got all these cupcakes as I moved to this with the Six of Wands. I don't know, y'all. Listen. I don't know. Ten of Pentacles, money. Crossroads on the Four of Wands. Indecision. Yeah, in regards to a victory, a win. It ain't. It's some type of change. Yeah, they gotta pack it up. Spiritually, they gotta pack it up. Yeah, and there you go. When life give you lemon, make lemonade. Seven of Pentacles. Pack it up, Deion. You gotta. He's at a crossroads. He don't know what to do. Yeah, something that's coming full circle. The Queen of Wands. Action on the 8, the Strength card. Now, he is using his mind, his passion. He's tapping into something to make some shit happen. Yeah. Four of Pentacles. Could have something to do with his resources, the ones that he already got saved. Let me see. Or how to save, hold on, spend wisely, or something like that right there. Yeah, I think he I think he got a lot of passion. He's strategizing something. Now I'm looking at this black and white, this checkerboard. Because it's Masonic as well. I don't know. I don't know. People do the strangest things. Maybe he wanted out of the motherfucking relationship. I don't know. Yeah. Maybe he wanted, because somebody is, hiding something. Not showing their true self. Somebody. Yeah, look. You can't make it up. That bitch want freedom. I want all my coins. Yeah. That's the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. And he eating the apple. As I'm talking about strategy. Yeah. And who ate the apple? Adam. Who gave him the apple? Eve. Yeah. Oh no. And it's so crazy. I was just talking about Cardi B and her son for being sued for 24. It's a ritual. Now, if you didn't see that reading, go over there and check it out. I showed you the symbolism. I showed you it. Let me see. Yeah, now it fell out in reverse, and it's the page. And it says, just because you're passionate about it doesn't mean it'll be effortless. Now, I'm going to say that because it's in reverse, somebody knows exactly what it is. The Page of Wands in reverse. The Page of Wands is tapping into your inner child. It's fiery. It doesn't have a care in the world, and I'm at the child. It's like the Leo, the ego. It doesn't really know a lot. It's wet behind the ears and shit like that right there. And as I move to the card, talk about don't be so picky. 4 cups. It's like Buddha detaching and stuff like that right there. Sometimes it's a failure to see. And spirit is trying to give you a cup or something in regards to your intuition. It's trying to give you something. But I really think that what they were trying to offer, it's like, hell no, I don't want this. It's something in regards to profession with the emperor, the moon. Yeah, it's like they're really trying to talk him into something. Like, you gotta make a choice, buddy. What it's gonna be. Yeah, see? Queen of Swords, that the head of the table. That's the person that's in charge. Yeah. It's, see? And it's deception. Because that's 6 and that 1 is 7. Whatever the fuck they trying to talk him into is some bullshit. Yeah. Alright, it's like he got the clock in his hand. Talking about, alright, it's time. Let's get it. What you gonna do, boy? No, that was the magician. It was like all these sacrifices going on down around here. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? It's time to pay up. You gonna go out here and tell these ladies that you can't get it up? Now the Ace of Cups is out here. Yeah. And it fell to the back. But it's here. It's gonna be the last card. And it's, it has a lot to do with, I told you. And look at it's a potion. A cup. Yeah, and look at the cup at the bottom of the deck. And whatever they was offering, it wasn't satisfying. It was degrading. Yeah, because the 5 of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. They're trying to offer him something. That cup right there. And they're like, hell no, I don't want that. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. Now let's see. Let's pull from the Rebel. And this is going to be Deion's advice. To close it out. And I am going to do Blueface. Somebody requested that. And I guess it's only fitting that I find out what's going on in his crazy mind. Now, I don't know a lot about Blueface other than, you know, not a lot. It's like I gotta, you know. Hey, oh my God, that's crazy. I don't know. That was just crazy. Now, I think it was this one. And this card says, guess. Oh, this is so wrong, Spirit. It says, get some, give some, and cheer your ass up. On the Lovers. And this one on the Change, it says, you're a hot mess. You're a hot mess. Now this is a fact. And it says, clean yourself up right here with this strategy. And I see she in the mirror trying to clean herself up. He in the mirror trying to clean himself up, child. Listen. Yeah. Look at the hot mess right here. And we see the change. We see you trying to do something. You got the house robe on, the glasses. It's see a change. Okay. Now, maybe this is people around him telling him that you need to get it together. You know, because I'm seeing them over here. Boy, you look like you're out here losing with the 6 of Wands in reverse. You know, strategy. Don't let them see you sweat. Let me see. Spirit. Ooh. That was just wrong. Let me see. Last card, boy. What you gonna do with this Hierophant? And it says, if you're pissed at where you are, then stop taking yourself there. You're a badass. Act like it. Whoa! Now the way Voodoo Doll was talking about him, I think he just might be. I have no idea. But the way she was talking about him, you know, that he did a lot of great things out here in the street. Act like it, boy. And now it says, the other card says, do good things for humanity. You know? Everybody got to pay their karma. I guess everybody can be redeemed. Who you sacrifice? I don't know. Ask yourself all these questions.